You know, every once in a while I have a breakthrough. And when I have these breakthroughs, and I feel like I'm a snail, shedding my skin and becoming pure again. But it's a long story to explain. And I think it's kind of hard to explain in the city, where the light is tainted in the very way that caused this shell to form. So let me take you somewhere more natural. Let me explain to you why I think this happens and how you can prevent it and keep your soul healthy. We're almost there now. We're almost at the fault line. But of course, you don't know what these words mean yet. I haven't shown you how I've defined these feelings that I think everyone feels inside my mind and inside my writing. I've told you that this place is special, but I've never expanded on that. I've never told you why. I've never told you the importance of this place, despite it seeming like just another hidden natural area, like many in the city, just like the one where I filmed yesterday. But I wanted to show you this path, because there's something about it, something final, like you're leading into something that's inherently special. And I'll walk down this. I'll show you this path. We're almost there now, though. We're almost at the fault line. I'm almost ready to explain what all these new words mean. You know, in the sunlight, you wouldn't know why this place is different. You wouldn't see the remnants of the fall. You might even think it's just a normal place, changed from how it used to be. But it's hard to tell in the sunlight. In the dark is when things truly come alive. In the dark is when this tainted light has little influence. We're getting closer now. This is the fault line. This is the place where dreams don't have to die. This is the path I've walked so many times, without ever realizing till yesterday the importance of its existence, the meaning of the dreams it gives me, the value of the inspiration. We're here today because I want to show you the value of this place. And it's not a task taken lightly. It's hard to show someone what they've never seen before. It's hard to make light what has always been dark. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to show you how to remain strong in the face of the taint that disturbs the city so. I'll take you to the place where I'll explain this all to you. And I hope you can understand, maybe even just a little bit of what I'm trying to say. The value of a place like this, and the meaning outside our logical minds. Let's go now. You have much to learn. we're here now. And I guess if you don't understand the valor of a place like this, you might be confused why I've brought you here. It might not make sense to you why a place like this holds any value above any other forest, above any other city. But you don't know yet what a fault line is. When I write, I try to write about the things that are outside of this world. The things that are influenced not by anything we understand yet or ever will. Because I think the most value can be found when you write about something that matters to you. And if I'm being honest, everything in the city is just a means to an end, to move to the country. But here's the one place you can escape from all that. When I look at the days that I've written and added to my book, they line up almost uncannily with the times that I've been here. And when I look at the times when I've written and I felt that it truly meant something, the matchup is uncanny. This place is special. This place has a light about it you don't see every day. It's a fault line. One of the few places in the world that I can go to and feel my creativity start to rise. And coming here every day, I feel strong. And I'm not sure how or when this changed. But things are different now. Last night, I wrote in my book. I spoke of how I finally understood the shell that the city put around me. But that knowledge is useless left alone. Why should it benefit only me? So I brought you here today to explain it to you. And I say these as facts, though they're only my perception. But I hope what I perceive to be true can mean something to you. The city is like a cave. And like an old cave, there are stalactites in the ceiling. And they drip down onto whatever's beneath them. And in the city, when you're in the city, that's you. It forms this hard shell around you, and you don't even realize it because it forms so slowly. But when the shell forms, even just a little bit, your creativity begins to dwindle. Your happiness begins to fade. And the life force that keeps you human grows dimmer. Not out. It's far too strong for that, I promise you. But dimmer. And every once in a while, I'll have these breakthroughs. Like I'm breaking through this shell of rock around me. That's how I like to think of it. And they happen when I come here to the fault line. This fault line is where the cave opens up to the sky. Is where the drops, the minerals that form that shell around you aren't there anymore. And it's the only place you'll have the chance to break free. Find a place that means this to you, near you. Because I promise you they're everywhere. Like little skylights in the world, reassuring you it'll be okay. Reassuring you of your beauty. We're here today because I realized something that made me feel so much better. We're here today because I broke through that shell and I realized what I did. I realized the realization that the fault line brought to me. I feel like now that I know what's been blocking this force of creativity within me, and now that I know, I'm aware, I don't think it'll happen again. I like to say I know what the future looks like. But of course, like all of us, I don't. I don't have any idea where any of this leads, but I know it'll be good. Because I know the world won't have it any other way. And as long as I believe, as long as I don't shun the great expanses, endless faith in me, I'll succeed. There are some things where logic should prevail. In thinking about taking a risk. But in all other things, I think what you dream has more meaning. What you dream is what will bring you to where you need to be. And so I sit here today, wondering, where does all this lead? But knowing that it'll be good. Because I'm past the point in my life now where I think that it'll end abruptly. Or perhaps I don't think it's an impossibility, but I live every day with such excitement that were it to all end right now, I wouldn't regret anything. Because I've been making, I've been creating, I've been working towards what I desire. I've been trying to be the best person I can. And it's when I'm here, like this, at the fault line, that I feel the best. That the life force within me is fulfilled. And maybe I won't come here every day, but most days I'll try to. Most days I allow this feeling within me to grow and get up and listen to it and come here because it truly means something. And this is what you need to know. There is a place like that near you. There is a place like that where a dream has no limit, where you will feel the best you've ever felt over time spent there. I think the city oppresses our creativity. And I think it's places like this that help to bring balance. Because balance may not be the meaning of life. We have much more articulate goals. But life cannot exist without balance. The sun and the moon, the light and the dark, the wolf and the prey. This is the world we must live in. And we must recognize the areas that are out of balance. The things that make us feel sick For without knowing that, we will be doomed to live like all the rest, not happy in the place we are. So get up. Go find a place like this, because over time, it'll start to feel like home. It'll start to contribute to your life force. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find yourself along the way. And if you need something to perk up your creativity, listen to Mountains by Hans Zimmer. It's on the Interstellar soundtrack. I think you'll like it. It's what I listen to when I'm writing. And it's what makes me feel the most inspired. It gives me an urgent sense that I must create. And that's a healthy feeling. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll show you some photos I've taken today. I hope you enjoy. And I hope this episode made sense to you. I'm trying something new for season 2. Thank you for watching.